All weather for race number 8, the third of our 3 races on the dirt on Saturday's program. This is a good one as well. Class 3 over the 1650, headed by My Ally. Richard Gibson makes his all-weather debut. Barrier 14, can't draw a gate, My Ally. Volpino makes his all-weather debut as well. Top Laurels with excuses, beaten favourite into 4th last time out. Mongolian Legend, he's 1 from 1 on the surface. Picasso gets the blinkers off as he makes his course and distance debut. Zhanjiang Rocks, all-weather debut for him as well. Imperial Concord, a 5-time course and distance winner, but never in this class. And down to Viva Council, the visor off, won over this trip in October. Won on the course in October, that was over the 1200. Turf Sprint, who's an inclusion promoted starter here. He's been up at Chung Fa, came back on the 31st.
I think the fastest horse over the first 100 or so metres will be Elite Boy, should he step away well. We know Viva Council, Tang Fleming and My Ally are potential horses that like to get up into the early picture as well. It looks tricky for My Ally from 14. He's probably going to have to work his backside off going through that first bend if he does decide to roll forward. And with the weight, that will make it tough for him. But solid enough tempo, you'd expect.
Top Laurels, he's well bred for this surface. And he's on this one run. He did go nicely enough running 4th. He's going nicely here. He should get a nice run with Zach Purton aboard. So he's come up favourite at this stage. Mongolian Legend, I think, might have found his spot here in Hong Kong. He could be an all-weather horse. He's only had the one start. He won it. He should get the race run to suit, and he moves nicely enough. Did win on wet tracks in New Zealand, so it's obviously equated well to the dirt here. And Unicorn Jewelry, another interesting runner here on the all-weather. Joe Moreira will take them out. He's had the 2 starts on the surface before. Hasn't done too much on it, but he moves OK. Works well on it.
All right, that's certainly a good indicator. We'll start off here with My Ally. He's been racing at Happy Valley, rolling forward as well from wide gates, and he's drawn one again, barrier 14. Yeah,
as I said in the speed map, Andrew, look, he's very close to winning, no doubt. His recent efforts suggest that. Just barrier 14 here, top weight of 133. He's going to need some luck. I'm not sure whether or not he'll get it. So that's the reasons that he sort of got dropped down the pecking order. I think he will run well. But I just think with the top weight and the wide gate, it's too much to overcome.
Yeah, I agree. There's so much pace underneath him, so he's not going to get the race run to suit him, I wouldn't have thought.
All right, looks difficult then for My Ally. What about Mongolian Legend, defending his now unbeaten record on the surface, 1 from 1. Here's jockey Keith Young.
Keith, Mongolian Legend, he got his first win last time out. What was his first go on the all-weather track? Does that surface suit him?
Yes, he actually enjoys the surface a lot, better than on the turf. And we noticed that when we work him in the morning, and he just goes, his action is way better than on the turf.
And just in that last win, looking at the way that he went about it, he looks like he was able to maintain a fairly long sustained run. Is that the way to ride him?
Yes, he doesn't give you a strong kick, but he's the type of horse that keep on rolling. I mean, you just need to keep encouraging him, give him confidence during the race, and then he will finish off the race nicely.
You've done a lot of work with this horse since that last start win. Are you happy with how he's been in the time since?
Yes, I can't be more happy than that. Actually, I felt he has improved from his last run, and the horse is now fitter than last time. So I'm hoping for his second win.
Drawn the same gate, barrier 18, got £3 more on his back as well, Mongolian Legend, so it would have to be a chance. Unicron Jewelry and Kiram and Turf Sprint we're looking at now, switching to the dirt.
Yeah, Turf Sprint, getting close to a drop in class. I'd be happy to sit on the fence with him. Kiram, I think, is a better horse at Happy Valley overall, although he's had 1 placing on the all-weather. Unicron Jewelry of this group of 3 is probably the most interesting.
Yeah, he's had 2 goes on it before, hasn't done too well, but Severbill as a progeny don't do too bad on the all-weather. I didn't find a spot for him, though, in the end, but interesting to see how he does run.
Thought his last start was better.
Yeah, he runs a solid enough race. He's pretty consistent. Yeah. I've worked around him this time. Top Laurels is our favourite, Paul.
Yeah, I've got him in there for second. The one I've got to beat him, though, was Mongolian Legend. I just really think this horse has found its niche here in Hong Kong. And being by Fastnet Rock, he's out of a Bahia mare, so there's plenty of American breeding, especially through the dam. So he's on top to beat Top Laurels. Now, Zhanjiang Rocks is the one at massive value here. He's by Big Bad Bob, and we've seen a few of the Big Bad Bobs do all right. over the years on this surface, another American sire. So we'll give him a chance. He has caught our eye on a couple of occasions running on. And Volpino, another one who's coming to the service for the first time. But again, the Fox wedges go well enough on it. And he's been running sort of some good races. He's hit the line quite strongly. 5-4-9-2. Happy to go each way 5 if he stays that price.
I'm going to go with Top Laurels over the 5 Mongolian Legend, but I can see why Paul's given the 5 the nod over the 4. I thought he ran quite well, all considered. His first run on the surface last start, Top Laurels. Zach sticks with him. I thought his form at the Valley prior was solid. He's been going well all season, actually, after not going so well last season. Mongolian Legend, Imperial Concord always gets back and runs on. Generally good for a place. And Volpino I've got in there. I've also snuck in as well Paul Zanjian Rocks there in my trio. I'm a bit like Paul. I think potentially from a good gate he could be one to posse in the finish somewhere at a price.
All right. I thought Top Laurels is probably the one to beat, but I'll be each way here. Volpino has trialled well a couple of times on the surface, and he's won over the extended mile in Australia before he arrived as well.